get a slight heterodyne when I go farther clockwise. I don't know, there's some weak signal I hear, must be a TV birdie or something. I don't know, probably off the cable company, but absolutely nothing, Michael. Mikey, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
I just got a text from Ben. He said that he hears some voices in the background, but he hears nothing on the YouTube feed. So I don't know what's going on with him there. I'll text him and tell him the YouTube feed is up and running. Over.
Yeah, well, voices in the background. He's got 800 watts from 2 stations pumping down his throat here, for God's sake.
He's in Bakersfield?
Over. Okay.
No, he's on the flat. He's in the flat area, I think. At least is where his store is. Now I don't know where he lives. Maybe it's a different place.
Yeah, it is. He lives up on the hill there, a couple blocks over from Mount Vernon Avenue, and I forget that Panorama Lane or something that goes up the hill there. Over.
Yeah, Panorama Drive. I used to go up there all the time.
No, if he's got any altitude at all, he should be able to work us with a wet noodle hanging over the lip of the window.
Yeah, but he's got an apartment or 2-story or something house that's blocking his way from directly pointing at us. Over.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing everything through the YouTube channel.
Well, we're in agreement with you. He says he's not hearing anything on it.
Well, if you listen here, you'll hear me echo. That's my voice coming back.
No, I don't think you're listening to the right one. That's coming back way too fast. The YouTube is usually 2 to 3 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I already shut that one off. But anyways, it is working. I was on it and I had it working.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I don't know how much longer to hang for Ben here. I think he's got, if I'm not mistaken, and Rob can confirm, he's got a little Yagi there, so he's got gain. I think he's got at least 25 watts and maybe as much as 50. Ken, you've been there, and you know the street he's on. Other than being behind a, maybe it's a lead-filled apartment house. I don't know. Otherwise, he should be able to get something through there.
Yeah, you would think so. He's on just off of Panorama Drive, one house off of Panorama Drive. And he should have a pretty clear shot.
Well, he says he looks into an apartment house in the direction, but maybe he's just not pointing right for 432. At 2 meters may not be the same heading. I know he's probably trying to do where he does 2 meters. Sometimes he hears us on 2 meters beaming toward the east off the mountain belts.
Okay, I'm looking at his house right now, and he is pointing into a house, but if he's got any elevation, it's not 2-story, it's only a single-story house. I'm looking at the house right now.
I'll make up a 2nd story for you.
Yeah, we'll listen to it.
OJ has a story, but he's not here to tell us anymore.
Yeah, he's right over top of a swimming pool and a house from his neighbor, but I don't know what kind of elevation he's got.
I guess nobody heard the news. OJ died today.
No, we heard it. The juice is gone.
Yep. Okay.
About time.
Yeah. Is that you, Mike?
Yeah, it's me. I shouldn't have said that, but he literally got away with murder.
An understatement. Yeah. And we've got Dane in here. Dane, I didn't mean to leave you out. We're struggling with Ben down there. Ben's in Bakersfield, and we're just trying to figure out why we can't hear him. Let me get a quick transmission from you, Dane, if you want, and then we'll try one more time with Ben. WB6JNP Course Gold, K6MYC in the group.
Okay, K6MYC in the group, WB6JNP.
I was over on the YouTube channel, and I could hear everybody, so that seems to be working, but, you know, who knows? Strange things that happen on 432.
I'm not sure I understood. I heard what you said, but it didn't make any sense. You were over on the YouTube channel, and you heard everybody.
Yeah, it's coming through the stream just fine, but, that was it.
Okay, you should be hearing yourself, and you're about as weak as you could. Well, you could be a little weaker, and we'd hear you. But if you're hearing yourself, then Ben's in that category. I've heard him before, very, very weakly one day. And he's supposedly making improvements, but every time he makes an improvement, it seems like it goes downhill. So I'm not sure why we just can't. He's got to have something that maybe he's hooked to the 2-meter port on the radio or something. I don't know.
Well, that's always, one of the problems.
KM6SR.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I looked back on my text with him. I think he's got a 50 watts that he's got going, and he has a 10-element antenna. He's got a 15-element one on order that he's going to be putting up later on. But he has no way of really rotating except for going out and doing it. So he's kind of going out and trying different directions and trying to listen. So I was mentioning to him he probably would need to get a partner to go out and turn it and talk to him and immediately be able to tell and keep kind of moving it around. But anyway, it is what it is, KM6SR.
A 10-element Yagi, and now he's going to get a 15-element Yagi, and he can't aim the 10 right?
No, he doesn't have a rotor on it. I know that. So, and I got the net on now, and I'm hearing it going. So he's got something wrong there with hearing the net too. Over.
By the way, I've got the stream on, and it's doing fine. I got about 2-second delay, and that's it. But everybody sounds great.
Yeah, well, we all agree that he should be hearing us. Let's see. Text him one more time, Rob, and let's see if he's hearing the net now on the stream.
He's got to check the live stream on there, because it usually pops up with an archive, so he's got to go to the live.
Oh, maybe that's what the problem. Maybe he's trying to listen to an archived version.
Yeah, mine always comes up with the archive from the last week. So I just click on the live and it pops right up.
KC5 DTU 712.
Hey, there he is. Hi, Kerry. KC5 DTU, good to hear you. Again, condolences to your little heat warmer. But about your little heat warmer. But how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Last night, I tried on 2 meters, and I was having technical difficulties. Got them fixed, though.
Yeah, well, I logged you in because we heard you go, What was wrong? You had no antenna on it, or what was going on?
Well, I've switched over to the station right now, going total solar, and I was charging up a rather large size battery, and it was drawing a lot of current. It was letting the radio monitor, and as soon as I hit transmit, it drew so much current it couldn't handle it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounded like something was shutting down. We could hear it try and then shut down.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it took me a couple of seconds. I was trying to figure out what in the heck is going on there. So it was drawing too much current when I hit transmit.
Yeah, okay.
In the background.
Who is in the background?
Dennis is in the background.
Dennis, off the back of the beam on, you mean OYB? I mean, OYB6I, what the hell is it called?
iOS?
Tomorrow, Carrie, AA6S.
Is on the back of the beams. I'm pointed down south, too.
KC5 DTU, AA6S.
we through down south, Mike?
Well, I was waiting for the last comment from Rob. I hear you, Dave. K6BBG 971. Just stand by one more second. We'll get out of this mode, but we're trying real hard to see if we can hear Ben down there in Bakersfield tonight. What do you got, Dave? What do you got, Rob?
Well, I texted him that we confirmed the net's running, and I told him that you just called him, and I asked him to make some noise, and I haven't got any text back from him, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's too bad that somebody there doesn't live closer to him. Maybe he's got a mental mental brain fart. He's doing something. He's got to be doing something. He's just missing the target somewhere there.
Yeah, sometimes when you're hooking stuff up and taking stuff down and all that, you get feed lines crossed. I know somebody that mixed up a blue and yellow line one time. Over.
Well, who would do that?
Yep, it's possible. I did get a text back from him saying, okay, that the stream's running, but I think he doesn't try so hard sometimes. He gives up easy, so I think we just better move on. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, we probably aren't going to hear W6QUI tonight, Bill, but you could turn over and give a couple of calls to Atascadero. If we don't get anything, we'll go up to KW6S in Santa Cruz. Oh no, he's not going to be here. Well, he might. But he might be over here already. He's coming over here for the convention, and he said he might not be here tonight. Anyway, try QUI and see what we get.
Hey there. Mikey, KC5DTU, you still here, carry AA6S?
Roger, Bill. Go ahead. AA6S, KC5DTU.
Okay, just wanted to touch base and say we'll be there tomorrow, like we said. Go ahead.
Roger. Okay. You didn't give me a time. You got an approximate time yet?
Yeah, I think Mike said 11:30. You still on frequency, Mike? WA6AJ?
Yeah, 11:30 is fine. Hi, Gary.
The A6AJ. Hello, Mike. Okay, very good. Jolly good. I'll be standing by.
Are you guys going to go visit Kerry?
We're going to meet him for lunch.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, maybe I'm going to cancel my Visalia trip and go have lunch. Over.
That's fine.
No rubber chicken here.
We don't go to the Visalia dinners. I don't anymore. I've had enough rubber chicken in my day. I'll be eating at Denny's at 9 o'clock up in Fresno after the M Club meeting.
That sounds good.
We're going to leave at 5 o'clock when they close the show on Friday evening in Visalia and drive over and with Ken and Rob and everybody help Rob set up the auditorium there on Ashland. And at 7 o'clock we'll have a club meeting. And 8:30 or so, or maybe a little earlier even, we'll get on over to Denny's and have some dinner. I guess that's Bill calling Atascadero.
I got a text from Ben down there. He's asking Bill to point down to Bakersfield. He says he can't hear anything. Over.
Now, Bill's been pointing at Bakersfield the whole time with 800 watts, so he's not connected to the antenna.
QUI, W6QUI, AA6S.
I can hear Bill pointed toward Atascadero, and I'm further away from him than Ben is.
Yeah, I've been texting Ron down there, and he hasn't answered anything for a while, so I don't know what he's up to.
Ron being who, Ron?
QUI.
Oh, okay. Well, you've been trying to reach him as well. I catch you. Okay, well, I don't think we're hearing anything from him, so I'm going to turn toward Santa Cruz / the Bay Area.
Yeah, check me in, Mike. Turn power on here.
here. 195 N6BYH.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Mike. Good to hear you. N6BYH, Mike number 2. We got WA6AAJ, Mike 1, and then Mikey running the net here. What a mess, huh?
Yeah, it's only going to get better. All right, I'll be enjoying the net here, checking out my hole loops up a little bit higher, and curious to see how good they work. I'm hearing a lot of people in the background, so must be Southern Cal.
No, they're not on here. It's if you're hearing anybody, they're all here.
Hello, Mikey. Or Mike.
Ken. Yeah, no, I mean, they were just carrying on the conversation underneath you, so I don't know who it was. They're gone now.
Yeah. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Ken.
Well, you're Mike number 2, I think, so, all right.
Okay, got it. Thing number 1 and thing number 2.
How you doing, Mike? N6BYH, KM6SR. I think you might have been hearing us doubling on each other. We kind of do that from time to time. Over.
No, it was a conversation going on, and I was guessing by the signal strength it was Southern Cal, and you guys were just talking over it, but now it sounds like nobody else heard it but me.
No, you're hearing Dennis up north. That's what it is.
Yeah, Dennis, WB6 ISO is on.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can hear him pretty good, so that explains that.
Okay, I'm over. Where am I? I didn't rotate yet. Let me go up to Bay Area.
I just love this time of year. Instead of the ham shack smelling like burnt capacitors, it's I got the windows open and it's smelling like orange blossoms. Man, it smells good in here.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me it was horse poop.
That's what I was thinking. A little horse manure. Over.
Man, boy, when those blossoms come, I got 18 orange trees and some lemons and this and that. Boy, they really put up a nice odor.
Yeah, no, we were smelling mine. My orange trees are in bloom also, and but we only have small ones, so you have to be in the area, standing next to them.
I only get to smell the goats next door.
Goats?
Yeah, my neighbor's got these 2 goats.
That sounds like he's got your goat.
Yeah, they stink to high heaven. Really friendly, though.
K6MYC, KD6SOK.
KD6SOK. Good evening, Fred. Big signal. My goodness, you're loud. K6MYC, over.
Yeah, had a beautiful day up here, nice and hot. Yeah, well, 80 degrees, and now it's getting chilly. It's getting cold out there. So it looks like we're going to get rain soon. So not sure what it's going to be like tomorrow, but Saturday's definitely rain.
Well, we're supposed to have rain possibly tomorrow, but not likely, and then Saturday, yes, off and on. So, but it's not cool yet. Yeah, you can put it right here. Thank you. You can bring yours in if you want. Put it right there. I'm getting dinner here. Judy just brought a beautiful plate of leftovers. We'll take it. Okay. Anyway, carry on. And good, Fred. See if you can hear anybody else. As strong as you are, there may be some others that want to say hi to you. KD6 Sugar Oscar Kilo in Cupertino. K6MYC. Why don't you take standby and see who hears you?
Okay, Mike. Yeah, pointing down south. Anybody in the Fresno area? This is KD6SOK and Charlie Mike 87.
Anybody copying Fred up there?
Yeah, I'm copying him. Hi, Fred. WA6OIB here.
Did you hear that, Fred?
He's very weak. I hear a signal in there, but I can't make it out. Try again.
Yeah, KD6SOK, WA6 Oscar India Bravo, WA6OID here.
Oh, yeah, WA6OYB, yeah. Oh, Ken? Is it Ken? You're coming in fine.
Okay, yeah, you got a nice signal here, too. Just wanted to say hi, let you know you're making it to downtown Clovis. WA6OIB.
Oh, that's awesome. Downtown Clovis. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks, Mike.
You betcha. Good to hear you here, Fred. I'm eating while I'm doing the net here, which is very impolite. You guys can take the net and shove it. Anyway, good to hear you.
As long as it's not a chocolate chip cookie, you're forgiven, Mike.
7-3, KD6SOK.
Okay, 7-3, Fred, and have a good weekend. And we hope to hear you on Sunday night. I'll get my mouth emptied up here. I'm going to try once or twice here for KW6S, but I think he's over here and does not have a radio in his car. KW6S, Tommy, you listening? K6MYC. Well, he's on the way over here.
Is he going to the ham basin?
Yes, he is.
Okay, that'd be good.
Yeah. He's got some old friends over here, so he said he was going to come over Friday night and do some sipping and talking and chatting, and then he'll be at the show tomorrow probably. So yeah, well, you're coming down there, are you, Mike? Yeah, you said you were, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'll be there Saturday morning.
Okay, well, I'll miss you because I'm only going to be there for Friday, but I know you guys are tied up with Carrie. Okay, anyway, let's see who else is in the Bay Area here.
K6KLY.
Okay. Good evening, Ross, K6KLY, K6MYC. How are you?
Yeah, okay, all packed up and ready to go tomorrow morning, so I will see you late tomorrow afternoon at your booth, over.
Yep. We'll be around all day. We'll be there from about 10 o'clock on, and then at 5 we leave and go over to the Amateur Radio Club meeting in Fresno, the Fresno Amateur Radio Club. And then dinner after that, and then home, and finally into bed. A long day.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, I'm bringing a lady friend down with me, and she definitely wants to meet you, over.
Did you say you're bringing somebody with you that wants to meet me?
Yeah, I'm bringing a lady friend down, and she's heard you on the radio so much she wants to meet you, over.
Oh, good. Very good. I got my lady friend here. You haven't met Judy yet, but she's going to be down there, so that we might make a good pair here. You know, two couples. That'll be good. So she's going to come down, and you'll recognize her. She's going to have an M-squared shirt on.
Okay, well, I will probably have a Northern California DX Club shirt on, over.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay, very good. Well, we'll look forward to chatting with you. What's your lady friend's, what's your YL's name?
Yeah, Connie, over.
Okay, Connie. So Connie and Judy can probably get together. They may have a couple of things in common here, a couple of idiot ham friends, huh?
Roger, Roger. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, over.
Yeah, look forward to it, Russ. Thanks very much for popping in here. K6KLY 111, K6MYC, Bay Area Bozo Net.
W6PQL.
Yeah, got you. Let me get up your way a little bit more, get a little more poop out of your signal there, Jim. That should bring us up a little bit more like that. And good evening. I don't think you're coming down at all to the Visalia thing, are you?
You talking to me, Mike?
Yeah, W6PQL. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I won't be at Visalia. I've got some other things to take care of here. And 775 is also on frequency.
Okay.
So you probably want to bump your antenna up that way.
Okay, boy, you got a weird flutter on you tonight. Must be airplane flutter or something. It's two kinds of QSB, fast and slow. You got a real fast flutter and then a kind of a warbly voice. You're all distorted, but we're sort of hearing you. Over.
Oh, you're fine over here. You're very steady right now.
Yeah, now you're better.
Okay, don't forget about Mike in Daly City.
Yeah, no, I've got him. I'm writing him in right now. Thank you for that. Maybe I could even hear him here. Let me just get him written in, and then I'll stand by for you, Mike. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775. K6MYC. Go ahead, Mike. I mean, yeah. Mike, I don't hear you.
This is Mike. Hey, Mr. Daly City, you hearing Mikey?
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. I understand. He's not hearing you tonight, Mikey.
Well, I can hear him, but he's not readable. He's detectable, but not readable at the moment. But it'll probably change. Who else is in here? Go ahead.
Kilowatt 6, Whiskey India Sugar.
Yeah, there he goes. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, backscatter from Placerville. Good evening, Paul. Good to hear you. Nice signal tonight for a change.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, Mike, and the rest of the group there. You're 5x5, and I'm actually pointed into the Bay Area with maximum signal bouncing back from you. So, yeah, conditions are pretty good tonight. How copy me? Over.
Yeah, no, you're copying. I'm copying you fine. Oh, we got a little bit of interference. Beale Air Force Base radar is hammering me here. Maybe if I turned the blanker on, it would take care of some of it. It keeps shutting the AGC down here, so it's pretty potent tonight. And of course, I'm looking in that direction more or less. Anyway, you're sounding pretty good.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Do you have anybody else up there that you want to check in, Paul? How about the boys in Clear Lake? Over.
Well, I had a QSO with KR6MR, John in Meadow Vista. Over.
Okay. Well, if I don't hear John when I get up there directly, I can write him in now. And I hear Dennis in the background, but I've got Dennis in a side null, so he's very weak at the moment. Hang in there. Tell Dennis to hang in a minute.
I'm hanging. Roger that. Yeah, regarding the Beale Air Force Base past radar, I've set my AGC to fast, Mike, very fast. Over.
Ken, Frank, did you hear what he said about the radar and the noise blanker?
No, I'm sorry. Have him repeat it. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, where's the noise blanker button again? Is it just below the preamp button?
Yeah, yes it is.
Your noise blanker on for you?
Yeah.
All right, just a second.
That's okay. I think I got it on, and Ken said it was where I thought it was there. Thanks, Ken.
Yep. You having some noise problems?
Well, the Beale Air Force Base is just hammering me here and shutting the AGC down for a second or so whenever it pops by.
Yeah, that's why I run fast AGC on this band. So it recovers right away.
Yeah, I can't change that at this point, though. I'm okay. Let's see, we got, who else do we have up there in the Bay Area? Go ahead, K6MYC.
AGC now fast.
Who is that?
It's Frank. Your AGC is now fast.
Okay, good. All right. Let me go up toward Martinez. if Russ is in there. K6ERF. How about it, Russ? Are you able to get to the radio through all the turmoil there? K6ERF, K6MYC.
Oh, yeah, but I've been having the habit of taking a lot of rest times. Anyway, good evening to you and group, and you got a mighty fine signal here, about 30 over tonight. Very good signal.
Yeah, you're very strong. The noise blanker is affecting your audio quality, but it's not you. I've got the Beale Air Force Base is really pounding me at the moment, and it's Frank's got the thing in fast AGC, but it's just still taking out words when it pops through here. So it's nasty tonight. It may be why you're so strong. Anyway, good evening to you, Russ, and I hope you have a good time this weekend. Keep the kids and the families under control and relax. Try to get back to normal. Over.
Oh, we always attempt to do that. And my word, I have the IC910, and I hear nothing of it.
Hey, Mike, were you going to get back to Dave, K6EVG?
You're up there at Beale Air Force Base, so I'm very fortunate. When some of the other rigs that I've had, I had that problem, but not this one.
Hello, Russ.
Hi there.
Okay, before you go, Russ, I know what the problem is.
Problem?
On the copy, you're off frequency slightly, and maybe Ken can help me get you on frequency. I think you're about 20 to 30 hertz low in frequency, so you're a little bassy and a little hard to understand. You might want to tweak it up just about 30 cycles. Over.
I concur.
Is this a little better?
That's a little better, I think. Try us a little more.
Okay, we'll go a little bit farther here.
Yeah, you're pretty good right now.
It's just the way we listen now. We tune to the tone of the voice that we're used to hearing. I'm used to hearing you at a different level, I guess.
By the way, you're 20 over here in Clovis tonight, WA60IB.
Well, that's fantastic. I appreciate that.
Yeah, really strong here, Russ, and I haven't even tried to peek on you, so really doing good tonight. Okay.
So, symmetries, because you're on next net night.
Which Russ are you talking to, Mike? KM6SR?
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. Call him again.
No, which Russ are you speaking with? I didn't get it down.
I'm talking to K6 Echo, Romeo Fox, Russ, and Martinez, about 295, 300 degrees.
Roger, thank you.
Okay.
Russ number one.
Yeah, Russ number one. And Russ number two we already have there. Russ number one is 199. And KOI is 111. Everybody knows that. Okay. We should have, everybody listen hard because he's got water in the feed line. Let's see if we can hear anything. Well, he's got a little bitty antenna, the little Japanese log periodic or something. He's going to try and make a signal with that tonight. N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar. Let's see if we can hear you on that peanut whistle antenna on the broomstick out in the driveway. N6RO, K6MYC, or?
K6MYC, N6RO. Can you hear me on my 3-foot long antenna at 18 feet and 30 watts?
Over in Clovis.
Oh, yeah, big signal. That's working really good. So it's a change from listening to you from a water-soaked antenna. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, that's that little elk antenna that's made in Concord. And it's the first antenna I had when I got on VHF and UHF. And I actually worked a few contests with it before I got the long booms from your company. Anyway, it got up to 83 today, which is a record for the season. And actually have to turn on the air conditioning. That's enough for now, N6RO.
Okay. very good. Solid copy. And I was going to turn it over to the other Ken, but I wasn't definitive. Too many Kens here, too many mics on here tonight. WA6OIB, say hello to Ken, KN6RO. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that made the comment. Yeah, Ken, you got a beautiful signal here. And antenna's working good. You're 20 over here. No fading or anything. N6RO, WA6OIB.
Well, that is amazing. Maybe I'll have my switching, antenna switching screwed up here, but it's a flat SWR and running about 30 watts, and the antenna is 18 feet high and 3 feet long, so it works.
N6RO, W6BBS. You got a copy on this one, Ken?
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, it's N6RO. It's W6BBS, Whiskey 6 Bravo Sierra. Over.
Yeah, Frank, I can hear you. You're not as loud as the other guys, but Q5, N6RO.
Right, this is barefoot with a much smaller antenna, so you're doing good. You're doing good. Over.
Yeah, well, I believe in backups, and this is my backup antenna. 730, I got a concert to watch, N6RO.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, okay. Very good, Ken. Enjoy your concert. Enjoy the weekend. We'll be talking about you and bragging about how good you're doing up there from Oakley, winning contests and all that sort of stuff. 7-3. Let's take a standby and see if there's any hope that we're ever going to hear W6SSW again. My God. I hope he shows up here one of these days. He's on a long trip. Maybe he absconded with him in Africa or wherever he went.
Someone's calling.
Hey, Ken?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Yeah, N6RO, WA6OIB. I'm bringing the car home on Monday, so it won't be long, and we'll be up there. Mikey and I will be up there banging on your door.
Okay, well, next week's a good time to come because Hector's going to be here, and we could use some ground help.
Hey, there you go. What do you think, Mike?
It sounds okay, I think. I didn't hear it. I moved the antenna.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next week is what he's talking about. I'm bringing the car home Monday, so anytime after that it'll be available to take you and I a drive up there. All right. We just wanted to let you know, Ken, WA6OIB.
Sunday night about Hector and so forth. All the guys of my generation, that's what I tell you. N6RO clear.
Oh, all the old parts, huh?
Roger. The Concher class.
Go for it. See you later. W6SSW, are you here by any chance, Steve? K6MYC. Okay, how about Clear Lake? N1PPP, are you there, or KC6RCM, over? Nothing heard there. Let's go up to Sacramento and Rio Linda. WA6OIB. No, that's not right. WB6ISO. K6MYC. Thanks for hanging in there, Dennis. Go ahead.
Very pleasant. Good evening, everybody. WB6ISO. Yeah, check Kent 160 on there and 336. Did talk to him a little bit earlier. So if you could check in, that would be greatly appreciated. And I understand you're having a long bit of deal, making some noises down your way, over.
Ken, could you give me a relay on that? I'm trying to listen to this through a speaker because Judy's in the room and she's left, but I haven't got the Bluetooth hooked up, and I'm struggling with Dennis. Did you get it?
Were you talking to me, Mike?
Yes, I was. Did you hear what Dennis said?
Hello, Ken. Are you copying?
Yeah, I'm copying you fine. You're 20 over here. Yeah, he wanted to check in the guys at Clear Lake. Both of them checked in.
Yeah, and the other thing I was going to ask you is, you having problems with that radar all the way down in the Fresno area tonight, over?
Well, we get it all the time, just like you guys. Yeah. Mike's having particularly trouble with it tonight. Sometimes he gets it and I don't. Sometimes I get it and he doesn't. So it's really strange.
Yeah, it was so bad up here. I had the new 9700. I had to get rid of that darn thing. I'm on the 970 Alpha, and it does not bother this radio at all. That or the 910 I had it. I had the 9700 at me, and yeah, I had to get rid of it. It just wipes it out up here over.
Oh, okay. Well, and you don't get it on the other ones. Well, that's because the 9700 was the better radio. it would pick it up.
Oh, really? Well, my 970, I could hear it, but I'd take it right out of the noise blanker, just pretty much eliminate the darn thing. I don't know which is a better radio, to be honest with you, but hey, whatever works, I guess, or...
Yes, sir. All right, very good. Well, I guess you're not copying Mike right now. I don't know what the deal is there. WA60IB. Have a good weekend, Dennis.
I got Bluetooth working now, so we're copying it now, Dennis. I just can't hear you through the speaker very well. It's just my ears. It's not you. Over.
25 over S9. Over.
That was a double. I'm sorry.
Did you by the way, got shame on you? No, I was had Kent. He was signal about 20 over S9, and you're a little bit weaker this way for some reason there, Mike. But anyway, have a good evening.
Okay.
Six wants to check in.
That was, 756 checking in.
Darren, give me a little more chatter with your 8 watts. I got a peek on you. Go ahead. We got you. I don't think I'm going to get much more out of you than that, but pretty good compy. And so you're doing well. How about you, Ken? Are you copying Darren there?
Yeah, I copy Darren. Great. Darren, you're 10 over 9 here in Clovis. Beautiful signal tonight.
Yeah, I think it's just a passing. I'm only pushing 20 watts to you, so propagation to you is great, and mine gets the pit. That's all it is to it. I'll let you guys move along. Nothing else.
Okay, Darren, real good. Yeah, beautiful signal. Gaz, you're way out there. Okay, have a good evening and weekend. WA60IB.
Okay.
Best I've ever heard, Darren.
Well, he was normal here, nothing big, but adequate.
You're signaling a little better this way now, Mike.
I moved it back. I don't know why, but I was up at 230, and you're more in the same direction where I get Darren better as well, about 320 over.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you're still quite not saying you're doing fine right now. And yeah, I get a Ken with a top. He's about up here. He's got a good signal this way, so no, you're doing fine now. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, this antenna is very sharp, and if I don't get right on you, you'll hear me, but it isn't the full pattern. I think this is pretty close now. We should be up there closer to Ken's level. Over.
Yeah, you're well 10 over 9. Yeah, it's the same situation I have here with the stack. These 21s, they're pretty sharp, as you well know. But they can be pretty directional. Over.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and I got the boys from Clear Lake. I did call them directly, but that was just a moment or two ago, so they probably checked in with you and then went to bye-bye. All right, very good. Let me go up and see if Bill is on hand here. I missed Bill this morning. We got on 40 at 8 o'clock or about 8:05, and I listened for a long time and called several times, but heard nobody on 40 today, which was quite surprising. But anyway, let's see if Bill is here now. KO6KD, K6MYC in the group. Over.
With the noise maker, no problem on them radios, but that newer one, nope, you just could not do it.
You guys been doubling the whole...
I know.
Hang on. Yeah, you doubled with Mike the whole time there, so hang on. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Michael, hey, I'll get out of the way so I won't end up doubling. You have a fine evening down there, and Ken, you take care as well, and Whoever else is in the listening range, WB6ISO, Rush Limbaugh land.
Okay.
Good night, Dennis.
All righty. Let's see if we can get Bill in here. K06KD, K6MYC. Bill, are you here tonight?
Yeah, there you are, Mike. Now that you swung a little bit this way, I'm able to copy you now. Yeah, very good. Good evening, Ken. Very, very loud signal. Hollow, Dennis. And, yep, number 776, just standing by. John's out here as well, and we're just standing by. Check us in and check us out.
I should take a picture of that, man. You're 20 over here and a little over sometimes. Beautiful signal tonight there, Bill. WA60IB.
Yeah, you're very, very, very loud here as well, Ken. Beautiful signal, nice conditions. I'm just not hearing Mike worth a darn, really, but I'm hearing you terrifically.
Yeah, interesting. Mike, I'm getting that BO really, really bad in here right now, but it's taking care of it. The radio's taking care of it, but I can see it on the spectrum scope. It's making a mess.
You guys, what kind of signal are you getting on the pave pause? Because I'm watching the online thing, and it seems like Mike's getting about an S2 or an S3 on the pops. What are you getting?
Oh, it's 40 over on the pops. They're very short, very short. It doesn't bother anything because the AGC's taking care of it. I got on fast AGC and the noise blanker, but I'm looking on a spectrum scope, and it's all over the place.
Right, yeah, I've got my, well, you're pointed this way too, so that's going to make it worse. I'm pointing your direction with the back of my antennas towards Beale, and even so, it's at S9 here, so, yeah, it is quite offensive tonight. I was just wondering how strong you guys are getting it down there.
Right now, it's almost gone. It's probably the blanker taking it, but I haven't had any issues with it for 10 minutes or so here, over.
Well, it tends to come and go, and then once it gets wound up, then of course it gets really wound up. All right, anyway, did not hear you this morning, and I understand, did you say you will not be around tomorrow morning?
What do you mean you didn't hear me this morning? I called and called and called.
Well, unless I had the frequency on the wrong guy, I was there 10 minutes after 8 and went until 9:15, never heard a person.
Well, I probably quit calling on a regular basis at 10 after 8. I got in about 3 minutes after 8, made some calls, made some chatter, called you, called Phil, called K7YO, called Frank. Well, then Frank was already down here. I didn't know he was on the road, so he wouldn't have made it, but I did call him. And I called a couple of times, and I left the radio on the frequency, and we were just sitting in the kitchen, and we would have heard anybody that had come on, but nobody else popped in. I did not hear you call. If you did, maybe you didn't ever call. Anyway, no worries. We were there. No, we will not be there tomorrow morning. Ken's going to pick us up about 8:30. We might pop in at 8 o'clock for just a few seconds or maybe 10 minutes or something, but Ken's going to be here at 8:30, and we should be all ready to go by that time. So if everything goes right, I'll be on for just a very, very brief time before we get out of here at 8:30 with Ken on the way to the Visalia thing. Over.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Are you going to be around for Saturday's 8 o'clock thing?
Well, we hope so. K7VO will be here, and I'm hoping that we can operate and work Billy, and maybe Rolf from here. Starting at 8 o'clock, we'll try to be here. He even tries to get on earlier, so maybe we even might be on before 8 o'clock, and I'm sure we'll have propagation. I guess it was kind of poor last week. You said it wasn't real hot, but you could hear them. And so that we should be okay both Saturday and Sunday morning. Saturday for sure, Sunday for sure. Bob will be going home. Let me think a second. Yeah, Bob's heading out. He'll probably leave here a little bit, right around noon. He's got a 2 o'clock flight, so that's pushing it all the way to noon. so he may leave here about 11:30 in the morning. But we'll get a chance to. If it's not raining too hard, I'll run him around the property at least quickly, and then we'll be back to just Judy and I. Over.
Roger. Copy all that. Okay, very good. Well, then perhaps we'll see you for just a quick in and out in the morning. John's here. I want to get out of the way so he can check in, and then I'll say good evening to you and everybody else out here. 7-3 is all. KO6KD.
Yeah, boy, the band is funny. I mean, Ken's got all the signals tonight. You're down there. You're readable, but weak and fluttery. And you're probably hearing me a little better than that because of the power differential, but weak and fluttery, and I guess Ken's just knocking your socks off there. Ken, go ahead for Bill on the final, and then we'll take a quick listen for John, KR6MR. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay, real good. Well, have a good rest of the evening and a good weekend there, Bill. And I'll check with you later. Beautiful signal. You went up to well over 20 over 9 that last transmission there. So we'll check with you later. KO6KD and the gang, WA60IB.
7-3, Ken. All my best to Glenn. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. KO6KD out.
Okay, 7-3, and let's see, KR6MR, I'm pointed almost at you, John. I think it's pretty close. KR6MR, K6MYC with the group, over.
K6MYC, KR6MR, Bozo 759. Can you continue to peak on me? You are very, very weak and kind of fluttery, over.
Same with you. Terrible flutter and weak, but we've got you a Q5. I'm sure Ken's got you like a ton of bricks. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, good evening. KR6MR, WA60IB. Yeah, you're a good solid S9. Not more than that, but plenty copyable. Good to hear you. WA60IB.
Yeah, W60IB, KR6MR. Very, very weak, but I can copy. Over.
Okay, well, yeah, and I'm getting some hits now all of a sudden. So, all right, very good. Well, we tried. I'm only running 160 here, 160 watts, so I'm the fleet power. WA60IB. Night.
Okay, see you later. Back to Mike, KR6MR.
All right, very good, John. We'll let you go. Thanks for being there, and enjoy your weekend. We're going to be down at Visalia, but we should be back, obviously, and on the air looking for you on Sunday night on 2 meters. So we'll see you then. Have fun. KR6MR, K6MYC, and we are going to take a listen. As good as your conditions are, Ken, you would be better to try and call KD6SW in Reading. So the heading you have for John should be pretty close. So give a call for KD6SW in Reading and see what we get, over.
Yeah, I can sure do that. KD6SW. Rich, are you there? KD6 Southwest, WA60IB and K6MYC for the Bozo Net. Over. Nothing yet. KD6SW from WA60IB and K6MYC. Over.
I'm hearing a voice.
Yeah, I hear a voice in there too, but I can't make it out.
Okay, you want to give us a little CW. Give us a little CW, Rich, and then we'll know it's you. We can't quite copy, but we hear you. Give us a little CW, Rich, if you can do it on this band. KD6 Sopping Wet, K6MYC. Go ahead. Somebody else calling SW as well. Who is that? Kim?
Yeah, I can't make it out. I do hear something in there.
Well, I got Rich's call, but I thought it was being called by somebody else, and I heard a different call in there. Gee, I wish I could confirm he's in here. I can write him in and cross him out later, or not write him in until we know for sure. If I could get any CW out of him, I would know it was him.
Yeah, I don't hear any CW at all.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay. Well, let's see. I think we got Nevada, but we might only have Larry tonight. I think Richard said he was not going to be in here tonight. So, oh, come on. You want to get up here on your daddy? Come on. There you go. Oh, goodness. Are you going to finally make up to your daddy, are you? I got a cat climbing on me here. Okay, let's go up to Nevada, Ken, and see if we can get Larry out of the. And maybe KE7UQL will be here there as well. His 432 antenna is still working, so he has this band, and we should hear Larry as well. Over.
Here's CW there.
Okay.
I heard a whole bunch of A's there.
I don't know what A would be.
Unless somebody was just a signal. Maybe that was what's his name up north.
Well, Larry doesn't usually call us on CW on this band, so and Richard isn't there tonight. So the CW, I'm still pointed toward Nevada. I mean, I'm still pointed toward Redding. Give us a little more CW. Give us a call sign or a number. Over.
I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, let's just give up on it. We'll go to Nevada. Here we go.
N7WT, WA60IB, and K6MYC. Over. Well, how about that? KE7UQL, WA60IB. Good evening, 272. Yep, you're about an S7 here, WA60IB.
Roger. We've got a couple others. There's ways to talk. KE7UQL, standing by.
Okay, you get that, Mike?
Yeah, I got you, Daniel. We got you. You're not real strong, and I was just about ready to peek on you, but I don't think there's anything there. We got pretty close to where we should be for you anyway. Anyway, good to hear you. Have you heard Larry? Have you heard Larry on at all tonight? Over?
Yes, those two stations are standing by at this time. Over.
Okay, so we'll stand by for Larry. Thank you, Daniel. Good to hear you. We hope that you'll have everything back on the roof by the end of the weekend and working. So hopefully we'll hear you Sunday night. Hopefully we hear you Sunday night on 2 meters, Daniel. Over.
Well, believe it or not, we're expecting rain Saturday and Sunday. Over.
Oh, great. So no more antenna work then either, huh?
Oh, we'll see what happens. You never know. Over.
Okay, well, we know you're going to do the best you can. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, let's see if we got Larry in there. N7WT, K6MYC, and the Bozo Net. Over.
Good evening, Daniel. KE7UQL, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. I'm hearing you for once. Over.
I think I heard Larry's voice in there. Yeah, there you are. You're not quite about an S5 there. N7WT, WA60IB.
Yeah, WA60IB, KD6BQ, copy me, over.
Oh, is that you, Richard? Is that KD6BQ I heard out there? You copying anything, Mike? I got my call just perfect, but I didn't catch who it was.
Yeah, I caught KD6BQ on that one.
Well, that's what I thought it was. It was his voice, too. Okay, K86BQ, WA60IB, over.
WA60IB, K86BQ, number 249. You're about 5 and 5, Ken, over.
Q5 here, Richard. I didn't expect you. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're not quite Q5 here, about Q3 to 4 here. So not quite there, but I did get to 249 out of you there. WA60IB.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. And Larry's still around here too. I don't know if you heard him or not, over.
Yeah, just can't quite copy. I'm trying to receive you through the speaker, Richard, and my copy through the speaker is pretty poor. If I had the Bluetooth on, I would copy you fine. Anyway, thanks very much for calling in. Quite a surprise to hear you, but I guess you're going to be gone now a couple of weeks. Have a safe trip. We'll see you when you get back. KD6BQ, K6MYC, over.
Roger. You're on the beach right now. Yeah, we're leaving Tuesday, so I might be on Sunday night here, over.
Talking too fast for me. Did you get it, Ken?
No, I didn't. He went to a fade.
Isn't that something? Now I'm copying him a little better than you're hearing him. He's Q5, but I just can't copy well through the speaker. Anyway, Richard, 7-3, have a great trip. Over. 7-3, we got that part. Good enough. Now let's see. Larry, where are you? N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT Gardnerville, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Well, give me my
7-3.
here. I got a lousy path. You're all coming up with that. Anyway, this is N7WT number 257, which in Dutch say it's just a...
He was there.
Sound like Larry's voice, that's all. Larry, give us another transmission. Let us see if we can squeeze some more signal here. N7 Whiskey Tango. Give us a little longer transmission, Larry. Over.
Well, if it's no good.
Yeah, okay, that was Larry's voice, but I didn't make a whole lot of words out of it.
It just doesn't sound like Larry. It must be because he's so weak and maybe a flutter on it.
Yeah, he dropped off on me.
Just a real tough copy, Larry, but we do have you signed in. Funny, you're way down below. Actually, Richard and Daniel are stronger than you are tonight, which is not normal. So maybe Gardnerville's got a lead screen around it. Anyway, thank you, Larry. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Daniel, for checking in. We'll say 73s to everybody there, and Ken probably the same way. K6MYC standing by for any final from you there, Larry. Over. Yeah, got your Q5. We got your Q5. Maybe you're running low power tonight or something. Something's not up to snuff there. Anyway, Larry, thank you on 73s. Thanks you so much for checking in here.
Hey, the band is a little better right for the moment. That was Dale trying to call you that you thought didn't sound like me. That was KJ6IX was trying to check in, and you thought it was me. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's who I'm hearing. So let me see if I can hear KJ6 India X-ray. Now I got the Bluetooth back on again. I can copy you. KJ6 India X-ray. Dale, I wonder if you're in there. Go ahead, Dale. K6MYC, over.
This is KJ6 India X-ray, KJ6IX. Got you. You're about a 1 week, just about noise level, but we're only 150 watts tonight, Mike. So anyway, we'll let you go. And nice hearing you. KJ6IX, we're standing by.
Solid Good copy, Dale. What is your power tonight? What is your power, over?
50 watts, over.
Okay, well, you should be hearing me a lot better. I'm running 800 watts in your direction, so there should be a huge difference. And I've got you Q5. You're the strongest. You're the strongest of all four of you tonight. Over.
Roger.
Okay, well, anyway, give me your number. I think it's 1112, right?
Roger, 1112.
Thank you, Dale. Pleasure to hear you. And you and Larry have got that thing working on 432 now. If we can just get you up to snuff on 2 meters and 6, we'll be in good shape. Thanks, Dale. What a pleasure. KJ6 India X-ray, K6MYC.
Roger, 73, Mike.
73, Dale. Larry, you're Q5 with the Bluetooth on here. I can hear you much better when I don't have to listen through the speaker. Hi. You're still down. You're weaker than Dale, so I don't know what's going on there. What'd you do? Move your station over to Dale's place, over?
No, not at all. There's nothing changed except the pass. I have a lousy pass on you all of a sudden. Most of the night you sound like you're gargling the water. A couple times you come up high enough in the clear where you would gargle the water. But most of the time you just get gargling the water right in the noise. N730C.
Yeah, you're underwater also. Jesus. Well, weird conditions, but wherever Dale is, it's working very well. He does not have the flutter that you guys have. Richard had the flutter, you have the flutter, Daniel had some strange flutter, but no real significant flutter on Dale at all. So it is conditions, no question. Thanks, guys. What a pleasure. Ken, you want to try with Dale?
Yeah, I'm not copying him. I hear a few words now and then, but I hear him on the stream, but that's it. Good evening, Dale, if you're copying me at all. The WA60IB here, over.
Doesn't sound like he's got his ears working real well yet. Of course, I've got the preamp out of the antenna, so I'm hearing pretty good when I have any propagation. And he's coming in here nicely. Like I said, I was saying a true statement, Ken. He was strongest of the three, over, of the four.
Well, I'm watching your receiver there and listening to it on the other earpiece, and yeah, I concur. and like you said, the others had that flutter, and he did not. That was interesting.
There's OIB is in the noise when he was trying to call Dale. That's why Dale isn't hearing. N7WT.
Okay. They're just talking amongst themselves there.
Right, yeah. Okay, is that it for tonight then?
I think we're done. Rob, I don't think we've got anybody, KE6BK or anybody. Have we left anybody out here?
Not that I know of. I've got 28. I included Ben in here because he was on the air, over.
Yeah, I think I got 28 or 29. I might have that. I think I barfed this log up pretty good. My eyes are really going bad. I've got some empty spaces up there. So, yeah, we're within one, Rob, so you're fine.
Okay, good. I'm going to submit this right away and get to bed. I got to get the wife to her work at 7:45 tomorrow, over.
Oh, okay. Well, Ken, if everything goes according to plan, we'll hear you call at about 8 o'clock or a little bit after 8 when you leave the house, and we should be ready.
Yeah, I think we doubled, but I got the gist of it. Yep, I will give you a buzz as soon as I leave the driveway.
Okay. I don't see any problem with that. We found a big new clock in one of our other bedrooms that I had, and I put new batteries in it, and we've set the alarm for 7 o'clock. So if everything goes off, we're going to have a fire alarm bell going on. This thing has got two big bongers in there. If we can't hear that, we won't hear nothing.
Well, there you go. I like that. All right. Well, good night, all. Take care, Rob. Talk to you later. And Frank up on the hill, if you're still there, good night. WA60IB.
Ken. Thank you for your comments there. KM6SR, we'll be clear.
Thanks for your help, Ken. Good ears tonight.
Good night, Ken.
And good night to you, Frank. Thank you, 7-3, and enjoy your Friday. And too bad they're not coming to pick up your poop tomorrow.
No, that was yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, they could have more today if they wanted, but or tomorrow. Okay, very good. Good night, Mike. I'm going to bring the stream down and go get some sleep. Everybody have a good evening, and I'll probably be on in the morning if you make it, Mike. W6BBS.
We may be on for just a few minutes. I should be ready. I'm hoping to be ready to walk out the door at 8 o'clock. So I'll come in here and kill a little time, and hopefully Judy will be right behind me and ready to go at 8:30. So there we go.
All right, very good, sir. Good night, and you guys have a good trip. And I won't see you before, but I will see you Saturday morning.
Sounds good. See ya.
Yeah, Bob had sent me a text and wanted to make sure I was coming down Saturday so he could get an eyeball on me. So I figured even if it's raining, I'll scoot down there for a minute and say hello to him.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. And he's not going to be here much later than 11:30. Got a 2 o'clock flight, and we can push. They want you there 2 hours ahead of time. He doesn't have to be there at noon, but at Fresno Airport. But if he gets there by 1 o'clock, he should be fine. It's just to pop on the plane and go. So it's not a big deal. Alaska Airline or something. So he'll probably leave here a little bit before noon. Over.
Yep, roger that. I plan on getting down there early. It's going to be raining, so I'll probably want to get down there and get back. We're not supposed to have rain tomorrow, but we are definitely going to have something on Saturday, so they say. All right, good night, Mike. Have a good evening. Thanks for doing the net. K6NYC, W6BBS.
Okay, thanks for the help, Frank. None of us heard SWR tonight. He's got to have his wires tangled down there or something. Only one that we didn't hear that was in there. Take care. 7-3. Good night. Say hi to Jen. K6NYC. Clear and closing.
Good night, Frank. W6BBS. And good night, Mike. K6NYC. KM6SR. 7-3, guys.
Yeah, good night, Rob.
Yep. Good night, Rob. Thank you for what you do there, and thank you for all the participants on the stream. I am bringing it down now, so good night, gentlemen, from W6BBS.